I could talk about Michigan. What's up, family?
Hey,
Back
hey.
at it again, episode 5.
So I'm glad you remember because I always forget.
Yeah.
I'm literally yelling from the other
Keep
room.
track, baby.
I'm yelling from the other room. What episode?
I'm Ness. You already know my boy Ryan.
Yes.
I'm DJ Sin City.
DK, you already know.
The doctor is in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Ken is in the house.
It's your boy.
Kira. And we have a new face today.
We do. A new friend.
She told me she didn't want to talk, but I'm going to make her anyway.
I'm Karina.
Nice to
Miss
meet you,
Karina, straight from Arizona. And I totally do not want to cut you off. But
Amazing.
listen, I have to shout out to Brittany Barker right now because I just found an eyelash on this Pacarello.
No, you do not.
And the last time I Snapchatted her, I had an eyelash on my lighter. All my eyelashes end up on my smoking things. I'm not really sure how this is happening, but look.
Girl, wait, ain't that the real ID?
Yes.
What's up, Naughty Nicky? Josh Gisbert.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
Got
what I'm
some
saying.
fans in the house.
We're getting into it today quick, though.
Yeah.
Real quick with the weed because
What
I'm
I'm
ready to
talking
smoke.
about.
This is one of my favorite
Oh,
strains
shit.
by one of my favorite vendors.
You got something special over
I
here.
do.
It's always special.
Well, it's always special, but this is one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
Michigander Fire. Cream
So
Zelda.
while she does that, we always have a special guest restaurant come in. We had Monroe's Original come in today. Shout out to them. We had some of the best chili dogs around.
We order from Monroe's Original all the time.
That's what you
Them
said.
chili dogs
That's
are very
cool.
good.
Yeah. Kyla, our back office manager, she's like, I'm going to get this. Who wants anything?
Thomas and Taylor.
We all write our order down
What up, though?
and give it to them.
Oh, we got a knock at the door.
Hi.
Last time this happened, a guy came in with a pizza.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Josh around.
Yeah,
What's up,
so kind of gets down like that, It's okay.
All
But
right.
yeah,
so,
shout out to Monroe's Original. He gave us some shirts, some dogs.
Oh,
shout out to
some
them.
cool shirts.
That's sweet.
Who was fantastic, Tony the man. We appreciate
it
you.
was always so good.
Yeah,
always.
they always took good care of us, and a nice local place to go. And I'm proud to be a customer. So thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Karina, you're new to the show. What's your favorite strain?
Ooh, well, Turple is still my favorite.
Turple.
Waiting
Turple.
for
Okay,
it.
okay. Waiting for some more.
Yeah.
So Turple is Slurricane and Tropicana cookies.
Yep.
Okay. So this one I have, I think on the last, I don't know if it was the last show we talked about this, but we were talking about runts. You guys remember that?
Yep.
I don't know for something.
All the different runs.
Yes.
and
So this one, I brought another cross with runts. So this one is the soap mixed with runts.
the soap.
The soap. Have you ever had the soap?
I never had the soap.
Like a bar, not a bar of soap. Like
So my mama used to shove soap in my mouth.
not that
Yeah,
kind of
she
soap.
was fond of that.
Yeah,
bar
when
of
you
soap. but-
when you used to get in trouble. Actually, shout out to your mom, by the way. I saw her at the comedy show.
yes.
She came and she's like, "Do you remember me?" I said, "Yes, I do." I was like, "But your hair wasn't down the last time. We had a whole combo." about
Shout
her
out
hair,
to
but
mom.
Shout out to your mom. She's super dope.
Big supporter.
But yes, this is not the soap that your mom used to put in your mouth when you said bad words when you were like 7. This is not that soap.
Okay.
But it's
Lava, I want to say.
yeah,
it was
it's like
called.
a
It was
sativa
horrible.
sativa hybrid strain.
This is gonna be good though.
Terpene wise, I have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
But I know that it tastes like a Sunday, kind of like a Sunday.
Okay.
Like almost like a little bit of hint of Sunday driver, but not quite.
Okay. I like that.
So
I like all kinds of weed. It really don't matter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I brought you some pre-rolls too. Glorious Cannabis. I know we have talked about them
yeah.
previously, like resin, rosin, bubble hash. We had
The
that
bubble hash, the
conversation.
ice water.
Yes,
And
so
the
we got some of those. Oh yeah, and Akira brought the
Oh,
the limited
my.
drop. We had talked about this last
We
time.
smoked
The,
that last time with.
the LPC.
We smoked that.
Did you have
One
you tried it
pre-roll.
yet?
It's looking pretty
Okay.
smoky in here. You telling me that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
I'm hearing.
True, real life smoke session.
So that's also glorious, but it's superior solventless, which is just like under their umbrella, just like other products that they have.
And I read this and I feel real like warm and fuzzy. The other day I got a pre-roll somebody gave me, and I wasn't feeling warm and fuzzy. It said something about sun grown,
So
and I thought, oh hell no, these motherfuckers really put the outdoor on the damn. So I lit it. I felt like I was smoking a Marlboro.
Smells like outdoor.
I flicked it out the window. I'm not gonna lie to
They
you.
did you
It was
like
rough.
that?
They did me like that. It was
It
rough.
was that
And
bad?
you know what? I don't think a lot of people it's the level of smoker you are.
Yeah, for
Steve
sure.
GWC,
Ooh,
shout out
I
to
haven't
him.
tried
We
that
were
one
talking about with that him, and he's like talking about he only smokes the top of the top of the top
Yeah.
and whatnot.
TKP.
And
Well,
even
do
some
you
of the
even-
stuff I had that I thought was great, he was like, he was of course real. And then we got done talking about, hey, was it? And he's like, it wasn't the GWC, or it wasn't the Godfather, or
You
whatever.
know. But I think I do think that's an important factor though, because like even the difference between like distillate in a vape versus like a live resin or a rosin, like we kind of touched on that last time. Like people do need to know that there's a difference. Because like for me personally, after so long of smoking like a distillate vape, my throat starts to burn. Like if I smoke on it for like 3-4 days, like I get this like irritation, in my throat. So me personally, I just
it's a heavy knockout for your day. It's supposed to be a heavy like day ending.
So you brought it to us at 4:00.
Oh yeah.
You said this is your.
I got off work now. I'm good.
This is the end of your day. It's time to wind down, have fun, talk about something.
That tastes great. And then the bubble hash, like that really adds a lot to it.
And it's like you didn't cough at all when you're smoking that because there's no added.
No, it wasn't.
There's nothing added to it or taken away from it, so it's just like pure flower.
It's just like pure.
Yeah.
Glitter World, I see you out here.
So good.
Ricky, wow! Cheers to you. I got people from all over.
I did make
checking us out.
Well, I didn't. Akira did. Made a live coupon code for today.
Beautiful. What is it?
Y2K.
Y2K. You wanna know why? Because we just hit 2,000 followers on Instagram today.
Woo,
Hey, shout out to
Nick
Monroe.
So that's part of what I wanted to talk about too. Is once we got to 2,000 followers, we were doing a giveaway of a free ounce.
That's beautiful.
So we're going to be announcing that.
So we're going to announce a free ounce on the show.
Crowd goes wild.
Did you hear him in the background?
Insert that shit, Josh. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh.
Our producer, always.
He's a great producer. He disappeared in the hallway doing who knows what with someone that I've never seen.
Yeah.
Real sketchy. Josh. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
This is not.
I think I'll produce this one for now. I got
this is not smokers and strangers. This is smokers and friends. Like
he's running from his phone though. He's still putting up fucking messages and shit on the screen. So I love it.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, so I brought you some wax too, Ryan.
Oh man,
you're already looking at it a little bit.
Yeah, we looked at it. It's what was the brand? Trap House, right?
Trap House, Haven Glue.
You can't go wrong with that. I'll never forget Trap House because that's what you brought
to Jason at Trap House. Yeah.
So I'll never forget that. They got a warm place in my heart. I was high as hell from that first.
When I need a dive bar, the first person I'm calling is Jason from Trap House.
Trap House is it.
Down to the pre-rolls are even good. Like
that's right, Glitter World. Tell him now, Josh. No tomfoolery in the hallway. She says.
You don't know what he's doing.
He's tripping in the hallway. Look at that wax, man. Come on, yeah, all 5 of you guys in here. Let's get it cracking.
All 5.
You know, we're putting up big numbers.
Hey,
listen. The live viewer might not be there, but the views, after,
there's no question.
People definitely go back.
When I screenshot and sent you something, what was it like almost 1,000 or something? It was like 24 hours. So that's good for a little podcast. Plus, you got to know that everybody has their own taste for seeing stuff for a long time.
And how hard is it for everybody to be on the same schedule 100%. To meet up to do anything?
It's a lot easier. Just we have all the shows for people to go back and look at, and it's on Facebook or it's on YouTube,
realistically, because I wouldn't be able to watch this show right now because I'd be like driving home from work. But it's like when I smoke my blunt at the end of the night and I want to watch some shit about something that I enjoy, like I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it for sure.
It's a good
especially
time.
if it's gonna tell me all the events that I need to be at, especially if I can like get free shit. Like
good time.
I'm gonna be paying attention to that. So we officially locked in our 420-day deals too.
All right.
Oh, can I give a shout out to Ryan for the very first time I was on this podcast? It was my very first dab ever. I now own a rig.
I love it.
Oh,
I now get Concentrate weekly. So
that's awesome.
Shout out to Ryan for that one.
She's a dabber now. You've officially converted her.
Yeah.
You know, it took me a long time to get to that, but I had buddies that were doing it, and eventually just does the job so much quicker. There's no smell.
Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about your experience. So for someone who primarily, I mean, I'm not trying to read into your life, but you used to do flower primarily, right?
Sure.
And then you introduced edibles.
Yes.
A little bit.
Well, like, I go through phases where like it's almost like drinking. You kind of just pick your choice for a while, like, and you kind of switch it up when you want to move. So I still love flower, but that dab, it just gets you immediately. And it's like, for me personally, it was like when you first got high, it lasted a really long time for me. And I really enjoyed it. Like, obviously I've tried different stuff and I can definitely tell a difference in what I like and what I don't like and what works in the rig was definitely tough to learn because
it cracky?
Oh,
Yes.
It gives you pookie vibes just a little bit. Like my kids don't ever see that at all. Like they're like, Mom, we've seen we haven't seen that. Like that's a little too deep in the trenches. But you know, snowfall's a thing right now. I don't want them to get any ideas. But but no, it definitely is. I like it a lot, and honestly, like I do like not smelling like straight flower.
Yeah,
like that is a big. And sometimes the vapes just don't do it. You know,
it's quicker.
So, yeah,
I mean that's the other thing. Like you said, it happened quick, but it's also quicker in the sense of I can be like say the wrestling show, and I have a van, and I swear I set up where I can go out and blast one real quick, and that's it. And I don't come back and blowing like, oh, you know.
And then you stop halfway through the blunt. You're not high for real. Like, yeah, it's definitely a good first high.
Y'all ever watch Norbit?
Oh, I love it.
So I just didn't want to just lead off with this. I'm gonna show you how bitch go down a slide before, just in case you ain't know what I was talking about. But I'm gonna show you how bitch go down a slide. I should have just said it. Then. I wasn't sure.
I say a lot of stupid shit. You know. Like if you're a movie buff, I will quote some shit in a heartbeat and then look at you like, do they know what I'm talking about?
Because if I quote SpongeBob and you don't know what I'm talking about,
my favorite thing to say is 72 years later. Always. When something's taking a long time, especially at work, Leaf Lodges goes down, I'm like, what? I was later. I'm still sitting here waiting for the internet to come back on.
I love SpongeBob.
Smooth too.
Definitely.
Very nice.
What's your favorite stoner movie? Since we're on the movies, and you said Norbit. Me personally, I'm like a Pineapple Express kind of girl.
Shit is fire.
One of my favorites.
I'd have to go like a top 5 or something maybe because first thing I think of, and it's different because that's a great movie, and if you're comparing the times, don't match. But look at Dazed and Confused, dude. Like looking back to something like that, like I didn't even know really what I was watching back then. You know what I mean? But it was getting high as hell in that joint. You know what I mean?
No, because
how high? How high is a good one?
Oh, that's my favorite.
I can't.
You got me
Method Man literally admitted that they actually were getting high. All I did was actually point that. Not the whole time. They said at one point that we were smoking. Like, they just kept it.
We carry Method Man's pre-rolls now.
Yeah, I love
got
those.
some new ones in there.
Or it might have been
got them now?
Let me not misquote Method Man. Sorry.
Right now.
Right now? I'm coming up.
The Grapes of Wrath? Or Grape Z?
Grape Z. Right now.
Can we use the code on it?
Yeah, if you order that shit right now online, you sure can. Y2K, you better go.
I gotta show.
Get your
Remind me. I'm
account
gonna
with
do that.
that % off.
Yeah, and I want
There's
It was like a $30 pre-roll, right?
right now they're $19.
Oh, stop playing.
They're on sale today. The multi-pack is $25.
Yep.
Okay, well then you
can
can't
get the
use your
Method Man
20% off
pre-roll
because
right
they're
now for
already on
$19.
sale.
You should go get this.
So you cannot double stack discount.
Bro, I know it's on the deal.
The sale's still a great sale.
That's still a good sale.
Hold up.
Good sale for a customer.
There's grapes.
I've had the
Don't say you didn't hear
And
it.
there's lemon.
That
And
was
there's
the
ripe
best joint.
apples.
I mean, to
Telling you
me,
the ripe
you asked me the
apples.
best joint. I'm telling you it's a Jeter, but then next to that, the only thing that's better
no.
than that is that motherfucking Method Man joint.
Do you cough when you smoke a Jeter?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'll
You
take
don't
a
deserve
Stevie over
that.
a Jeter.
Yeah.
Your lungs don't deserve that.
Have you had a Steezy?
Yeah, I like those two. I can't say that's not better. I don't know.
I
But
feel
one
like
of them's
they're
better.
all different in their own way.
They're acquired taste.
And I feel like depending on where I'm at and who I'm with,
The Jeter,
I will have
you know,
them
what gets
all.
me is the colors.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie to you. The colors, I'll
sure.
collect those fucking dudes.
What's your
You know what I
favorite?
mean? But
What's your favorite, right?
man, I don't know. They ask me that every time, like, which one do you want? I let them pick because
He
there's so
does.
many.
He does. I'm like,
Okay.
which one
Like,
you
just
want?
give me one.
Right.
Grape,
The
probably,
one
just
didn't
because I
have
love
last
grape.
time? Okay.
Yeah, and I've tried them all.
And then you'll come in, and then Kayla will come in like the next day, and I'll be like,
I don't like the
getting-
2 gram
getting
ones.
Jeter.
So you don't?
No,
I feel like
they
it's a
don't-
waste.
you'll get down to a certain point, and I
Really?
promise you gonna have a problem with it. That's at least how I feel. And then everybody's like, "Oh, well, you could take it back and stuff." And I'm sure we probably could, but it's much trouble, man. I'll just give me the ones, and I'll smoke that thing down to the paper.
If you ever have an issue,
And I don't
like-
do that with a joint. I'm flicking it. You know what I mean? But a Jeter, I promise. Yeah. Let me hit
I mean, you,
that again.
but you paid
One
over
more time.
$30.
Yeah,
one more time,
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
It's
But
crazy.
most of the times though, if that was your experience with Jeter and you hit them up and you were like, "Look, Jeter, I bought this 1 gram. They're great. The babies are great, and I got a 2 gram, and halfway through it stopped." Like if you message them that, they'd
Right.
probably be like, "You know what?
Somebody else said it too. Someone said, "Yeah,
We'll
just the
take
effort. I
care
shouldn't
of that
do
for
all
you."
I mean, it was beautiful when it lit. you lit it and first was going through it, but when we bought them twice, I've only smoked it twice.
The 2 grams.
And both times.
I can't lie to you. Them G's do me high though.
Yeah.
Man,
they high,
as
man.
a motherfucker.
I
They
will
are
say I
good.
do cough a lot off of them, more so than any other infused pre-roll. But I also feel like they get me the highest.
For sure.
Out of any
I
other
do too. That's the only
infused
reason I say, because honestly, there's times where I feel like I'm getting a headache because I'm doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it does
I'm
get
I'm
tough.
high as a
in the
motherfucker.
chest.
So it's like I just kind of like
It's
Taylor's like that
through
ain't still. She'll say she ain't gonna do it, and all they'll give me a headache. But as soon as it's the colors. I'm telling you, they look so cool. They really
it's
do.
like candy to an adult. You know how kids see like candy,
thing.
and I'm not talking about in the packaging because let's not go down that road. But like you know when you go down the free candy aisle at Kroger, and you got all the colors and stuff.
It's good, though.
Flavors, you got flavors.
For sure.
Has anyone else heard that aisle being called the free candy aisle because people just walk up and down the aisle and steal the candy and eat it out the bins? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When you used to go to the grocery
Oh,
store,
candy.
the little
okay.
full of candy
Yeah,
in your
okay.
bag, and then you have to weigh that shit.
Yeah.
When I was a
That-
young
yeah.
father,
Free candy aisle.
It's called penny candy.
My
That's
daughter.
what it was. Penny candy. Yeah.
I was 16 when I had Justice. Well, anyway, I was a young guy, right? So I can remember going to the store and keeping her in the car and giving her like the bag of grapes and shit. She needed half bag of grapes. I just put them back. You know what I mean? So I could look at it and go, I get it, man. So you gotta give the youth a little room to
Bro,
breathe and
Ellie
learn,
tries to
man.
eat
Because I wouldn't do that
bananas
now,
in the
but
grocery store.
Does she?
She'll literally try to eat a whole ass banana. I'm like, you can't do that because I can't weigh it after
or just
you weigh
just
it.
exactly pay for it when you get up there and it's half the
Yeah,
bag's gone.
No.
It's a discount. It was a coupon.
It's a,
I said I could open right away.
Or
Right
not
here on the
coupon.
coupon.
Try before you buy.
I did a bad habit.
Man,
If I buy a pop, I'm drinking it. I'm paying for it. I put the bottle up there. Like I was thirsty.
I was thirsty as I was doing my shopping.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
let's
paid
talk
for it,
about that though. Quick sidebar, real quick. So I just learned this on TikTok or whatever reel. When you go to Starbucks at Target, if you're still shopping, there's certain drinks you can get a refill on.
I seen that. I've seen that one
So
too.
it's like a refresher, like a tea or like a basic coffee or something. As long as you're shopping in Target, you can go up there. Oh, may I get my free refill?
They always hide the coolest shit.
And they
from
refill
us.
your shit.
I'm telling you, I find everything
Yeah,
out on
it's like a
TikTok.
class.
Yeah, they hide.
Like
all
they
the
don't give
secrets.
us any coupons. They tell you to come get all this other stuff.
You gotta
They don't
find
let you
everything
know,
out on
hey,
TikTok
you
now.
can keep getting this.
You gotta
You ain't
find
lying.
all the
Everything, like
secrets.
food hacks.
Y'all
like,
be in school, man.
there was like this food critic, what's his
YouTube
name? Keith
University.
Lee. He ended
Oh
up like
my
getting a quesadilla named after him from Chipotle. Like so now in Vegas, there's like a Chipotle named Chipotle because he made like a quesadilla on TikTok. I
Okay,
was
to be
like,
honest,
that's
confession,
crazy.
I follow this guy who used to have he's part of the secret fast food club in college. So he tells you all like
The
the
hacks?
secrets, like the McDonald's secrets.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, that shit is so cool. Like, and they're so mean for not telling us anything.
I know.
Like, we know nothing.
Just
And
like
they
when
have-
your parent used to tell you that riding with the light on
Light
was
on.
illegal and you thought you would get pulled over and then you got older and you
So we just
realized
all have
that
the
it
same
wasn't,
life?
but you're just as toxic because you could tell your kid
tried
the
that?
same exact thing.
I think it's anxiety. So you guys didn't like your my parents ever told you that like it's illegal to have the light on
Oh, yeah.
when
Yeah.
you're
In
driving?
the car,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Why did they all do that to us?
Right,
It is
'cause it's
not illegal.
It's not. I
It's
distinctly
definitely
remember.
distracting. Though.
It is.
Yeah.
And it means that you know what? You know what? They're probably trying to tell us the shit they were doing was illegal, and we're shining too much light on it.
Maybe
Just
that
skip it.
let's
That
let's interpret that now because yeah, that shit is
Epiphany.
not illegal. I
I don't
remember
know.
driving to Knoxville, Tennessee when I was 12 years old. My mom was up for like this like a coaching position. She was like, "We're gonna drive to Knoxville. I'm gonna like go to this interview," and I was like, "Knoxville, Tennessee, you want to move there?" Like, oh no, this is not gonna work. So I remember like playing with my like dolls in the back seat, and I had the light on. She was like, "Turn that damn light off. You're gonna get us pulled over," and I was like, "No." Now I tell Ellie the same thing. Turn that damn light on.
But guess what?
And
Because
I
they
probably
can
got
see in
weed
the
on me, so,
car.
girl, we can't be getting pulled over. Okay?
They can see the car. That's what it was. Damn.
See in here.
Poor parents. Shout out to you guys. You're trying to save us.
So we have to like 9 podcasts right now. This is the
Trying to
easiest.
save us.
I did one
Yeah.
last night, a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chinstrap Jesus, Pillar Talk. Within the first few minutes, I found myself stalled. And I was like, yeah, and shit, man,
Shout
there
out
was
to our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors.
because I don't know what the hell to say at some point, dude. I do this every day, and it's like, yeah, this is the easiest one to do
Because it's
by
just
far. We
free.
flowing, we all talking, having a good
Yeah,
time.
and you
I
have
decided I'm not doing one-on-ones no more.
You
I'm
have-
done with that.
It was too
I
much
need someone else to
pressure.
bounce off of.
You gotta bring a guest if you.
I could just not talk, and we could just be fine. I'm good. I just let Vanessa do it. Like we're good. I've had people tell me that they want you to be the host of the comedy show.
Me?
Yeah.
Do it.
I can see that.
More than
I
one
can
person
see
came to
that.
him and me and said that we all asked the people that know us real well. We asked for like harsh critic. I want to know what you thought. Honestly, the only problem was that Two Down was late, right? So no beef with Two Down. Whatever, he was late. He had some backwoods and bonfire stuff going on. But to be totally honest, that whole thing with being late, we should have just moved on from that. But what we should have done was have Ness do it. Because they were happy with that. They said she flowed on the mic, and it was crazy because
two people told me that lady from Mint needs to be your next host.
Natural host. Shout out to
would
Big
you do
Ness.
I mean, if the people want me,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let my fellow stoners down.
That's what's up.
Definitely
So
not.
that was real good, man. So let's do that.
I had a lot of people come in saying that they were coming in with their free pre-roll cards from the show, and they were like, everybody was like, "Oh, I had a good time."
We had 5 people that night come in to get their free pre-roll that night. It was like a group of ladies. And
Penny Urban told me that he came in. Obviously, you knew that
before the show,
but he didn't even know that Mint was doing the show. See, he knows that we fuck with Mint, so that was all it took, and he didn't even know about the show or none of it. He was like, well, "I knew you guys were." He's like, so we decided to go to Mint. He's like, "I didn't know they were coming to the show," and I was like running late.
That whole thing was like,
that's funny. Yep.
He was late to the podcast because he went to go get weed at Mint before he came on the podcast with Mint.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't the show. I mean, the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. He was
show.
like, "Dude, I was late because I went to go buy weed from you guys." And then I look on Instagram and there's a picture of him on our Instagram, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Kenny was in the store."
He was like, "I have an online order." I was like, "Why does that name sound so familiar?" I looked at the thing. I was like, "Oh, you're on the." He's like, "Yep," and I'm running late. I said, he was like,
"Bro, I come to the store, and on some of these guys, because they don't know, they'll ask me if this is my first time, and I always laugh like." Pictures up all over the store, guy.
They're like,
oh shit. No, it's a stoner moment. We're like, oh shit.
But you know, at least I know they're asking the right questions. Have you ever shopped at the Mint before?
Oh,
like, hey, that's an intro. Like,
first
are you
time
part
here?
of our family yet?
I always laugh. First time here? Hell no, it's my first time here.
I'm here all the time. You know that party they talk about with that dab bar all the time that everybody won't let down? That's me.
Oh my god, that was
People
awesome.
still talk about that. What's Kimball? Is that his last name?
Yes. Kimball.
Man.
Kimball.
Hey.
He's a lot.
He's like
an
probably
animal.
one of our best customers. He comes in all the time, but
He's an
he
animal.
is.
We've
every
partied with him for years,
event,
and he was real close
he's
to
just
us.
top tier energy.
Oh yeah, he's a party boy. Shout out to Kimball, because honestly, we hung out with Kimball a lot, and I don't hang out with him as much because he's just so much. Like so, but when you're doing something and partying, and that's that kind of vibe,
very supportive,
man.
Very supportive. So let's talk about parties real quick. You know, 420's around the corner. Should we tell them the deal? Should we tell them the big deal? Should we release it today, or should we wait? It's ready. The flyer is being printed. We'll have them tomorrow. So should we give them
Shout out to Sally Monsale.
a little preview, because we've never done this before. And Monroe's been open for just over a year now. We talked about that, and we've literally never ran this sale in the entire year that we've been open. Or I'm pretty sure in the entire time that
I love exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying?
We have never done this.
I love exclusive shit. Just come on.
This is where we put in the
Josh
exclusive, and it gets like this.
Josh Geisbert said that dab bar was amazing.
It was.
It was, dude.
Thank you.
I mean, not to change the subject.
We appreciate it.
They gave me a fat ass dab at my own party. Did the first one, blasted me. I remember just kind of like spinning through the back of the building and then walking through all these people, and then I was fucking high as hell for a while.
It was a great night, man.
So I can imagine people that don't smoke that we were sending back there.
Oh yeah.
And knocking them back. What's funny is we had 300 people there, but I promise you, people were getting stoned off that dab and going home. Yeah, a lot of them were like, "All right, I gotta go." But it was awesome because no one's ever done that. Like, so I didn't care about that part of it. It was like, wow, this is.
It was definitely a good time. I feel like at one point we probably had like more people outside at the dab bar
than inside.
Than was inside.
They weren't even watching the party. They weren't watching the concert at all. They were literally. Outside, and I tried everything. I was out there myself trying to haul people back in, and they were just like, this motherfucker shrugging me off and shit. Like, damn, man, y'all want to come back in? Oh man.
That's really nice. Brian, you good? You cool? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like,
what's up,
asshole?
Right.
All right, so listen. You know how you can get the discounts, right? So you got like first time 30, second time 20, whatever. We do.
Which was my first time every
15% morning high before 11, 15% happy hour Sunday to Thursday, 15%. I could go on and on and on with the deals. Okay. That's great.
I didn't hear nothing but first day was 30%. So I don't know.
So listen though.
All right,
do you ever buy pre-pack ounces?
Those are horrible. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly don't buy a lot of flour. I smoke wax.
Yeah, you do.
But the problem with you guys is once I start buying flour, there's so much good shit in there. I can't buy a pre-packed ounce. I got to get something ridiculous. Well, what's that? Yeah. Let me smell that. And once I start sniffing jars, it's over. You know, you guys got me sniffing a rack of and that's my problem. So I'm just being honest.
Jars, man.
You can get sucked down a rabbit hole.
Wendy Young, my mama. Hey, mama says.
Hi.
So good.
But no, so we have never before offered any type of discount off of pre-packed ounces because it's already built in. So you know how we do like 59, 69. We don't allow like first time 30 or second time 20%. We don't allow.
It's just part of a deal, right? It's kind of the same deal.
But for 420, it's 20% off all ounces 69 and up. You heard it here, folks. Man. Yeah, you heard. Yeah.
No, world premiere.
I'm gonna keep it real. As an employee, I don't get a discount off ounces.
Right.
So I'm saying, as an employee, make sure your phone's up before the show.
First rule of podcasting is turn that damn phone down.
Anyway.
20%
off all ounces. So I think when I did the math, a $99 ounce was like $79.
That's beautiful though. I think because in essence that takes away the tax and a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
And that's another reason why you say you buy ounces. I really don't, because man, you're trying to pay all that tax. Like I'm from the old school. I'm used to buying that shit without paying tax. I'm still not coming to terms with that. So if I get an ounce that's worth $250, $300, man, how much tax am I paying on that?
Mm-hmm.
We went to Cali and it's way worse. So I'm happy to pay 16 here in Michigan. So we went to Cali.
Illinois, like 32,
40 something it was, and you know what? Excuse me.
That's the price we pay to have legal weed. The price we pay. I'll take this.
So, just if you're asking me personally, I'm just give it to you straight. You ready for a dab?
Really shout out to Levitate. Yeah, I'm dabbing.
Levitate is not, man. Shout out to them.
So,
my mom says, "Oh my God, Ryan, LOL, sniffing jars." Yeah, I was sniffing jars, all right. They must have. Listen, Mid's got this little box they got with the little jars in it. That's how you know I ain't playing.
We just read
let me see them. Let me see this.
It's flavors.
You're like, ooh, this sounds good. I'm like, you want to
look at this?
You're like, here, just.
The next
and we got the coffee beans now. I gotta shout Ben out for that. We got the coffee beans now. So in between each sniff, you can clear your nostrils out with the coffee beans and get the true aroma of the bud. You know, like some real like science.
Yeah.
You know?
Love it.
We make this shit deep.
Yeah,
this shit gets deep.
Motherfucker, this is a love seed. Remember that?
We actually just got a new brand of edibles and a chocolate bar that's called.
I can't explain it all.
Called a love. It's called like a love bar or some shit like that. But it has it's an aphrodisiac, and it has ashwagandha in it.
Damn,
ashwagandha's used for many different
things.
Energy, stress relief.
I love adding lavender.
You guys are out of fucking control. Can I just smoke some weed while we got smoke?
Is it melanin?
We smoking flowers and shit in here. It was breaking up chunks of lavender in my weed.
Clear your mucus out.
No, that's cool.
A little bit of melanin.
It was cool though. She's on that real spiritual. Josh is too. His girl too. You know. Shout out to them crazy ass women in our lives.
Steph is coming through on 420 to promote our dance class. We're going to be doing like a smoke and dance class together.
I need to know what the Hulu is for.
My mom says I need a one-on-one with Ness so I can find something to help with these damn migraines.
Yes, I got you.
So she has, for all you bud tenders in the room, we got the doctor in the house right now. You know, I don't know if this motherfucker is MD or what, but you know, his marijuana degree.
I've been studying this for a minute now. I didn't hear what you guys were talking
with
about.
Johnny Hopkins.
Ryan's mom wants something for her migraine.
CBG.
CBG?
CBG.
Let's talk about that since we're sitting here.
It's a cannabinoid that helps with migraines and muscle soreness. And it's found in, like, the only thing that we have right now is the wild pear gummies that have those. Other than that, we have some like tinctures, that you can add to like make like your own. But
what do you know about ashwagandha root? Lady Spellberger said it's amazing.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Especially in your. I'm sorry, especially in your herbal tea and everything. That's great for literally stress, anxiety, depression, energy, sexual arousal. For very fertile, so ladies, be careful.
Yeah.
But ashwagandha is amazing. So them infusing it with THC, the benefits are
great.
It's
like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's saying yoga, get a yoga clock and release the tension in the back of your neck. I use CBG and CBD oil I make also.
See?
So, yeah. And this is what we really want, you guys. Jump in and say something. And now that we figured out how to really, for me to sit here and just see your guys' comments and interact, we want to try to educate. That's a big part of this. So
that's
once we can reach people and start educating and having this conversation,
100% of it, to be honest with you. And obviously, we're not ever speaking from a medical standpoint. Let's just put this disclaimer out there because we are recreational, so we will put that out there. However, we do a lot of training and a lot of research, and there's a lot of
we care, right, as people.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues that we have, though, like to learn and train, and a lot of it is like self-taught. Right before we even got into the industry, like we had a passion for cannabis, right, and then we started researching it and seeing like, oh, it's good for this, it's good for this.
A lot of us have personal issues that we use and we can personally relate with and say this worked for this anxiety, this worked for this. It's like each strain has a different purpose, and we all have our favorites.
Yep, and that's why terps are so important too.
So they're just talking back and forth, my mother and Lady Spellbreaker, about just different reasons. She had migraines as well. So,
or even like sometimes we talk about all the different like cannabinoids, like you got like THC, CBD, CBG, CBC, CBN, and then people are like, "What? I thought it was just THC." And then right there, it's just like an open door for you to slide in and be like, "Okay, if you had to make up this, 5 components of this bud, this is what it'll be, and this helps with this, and this helps with this, and this helps with this." And then, do you want to smoke it, eat it? Do you want to put it on top? You want it topical? You want to put it on your skin? Like, how do you want to use it?
And it's different for everybody, so you got to really do some like trial and error to see what like works best for you. So
everybody's tolerance is different.
It's really based on what you need and like how much you would use and like what dose you could use at this time.
Especially for first timers, like I tell them to journal. I'm like, okay, so like you're just now trying something, you don't know how it's gonna work. We're trying 5 different products. When you try this product, wait an hour and a half, and like write down how it makes you feel. And then that way, the next time you come in, first of all, you're getting 20% off. And secondly, you kind of know, okay, this did not work at all. This kind of worked. I want to lean more towards this. I liked this. So I did a little bit more research and I found that I need this, and we can direct you to like the right products for whatever that is.
We can also keep a history of your stuff at the store that you buy. So if you keep coming back to us, we can keep like getting you either similar products that have been working.
Okay,
or
so
like
that's
change the
a good
direction.
Because what I'm thinking is, one thing I can honestly say, and this is honest, this isn't just because we're sitting here with the mint. Going to there, these are people that are going to remember who you are, that you can develop a bit of a care plan. And even knowing mostly these are the same people that work over and over and over again. So, I mean, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say, okay, I know he works at a certain time, or I know she works at a certain time and she takes care of me real well. And we're learning together. So
we definitely have that.
Definitely personal. And I'm telling you, that's lost on most everywhere else. Yeah. And I don't know,
it's just like an in and out experience, right? Like you're coming in, seeing a dispensary.
I don't spend an hour in there.
You're buying weed, but like
especially
on event days, like our customers literally will hang out with us. Like they'll spend time with the vendors because it's the same vendors. It's the same vendors you see all across the state. So if you travel, there's a probability you're gonna see someone that you know. Right. And then on top of that, just like to create the vibe and like be educating people, like it. I don't know, man. It's a great thing.
Samantha Hawkins, thank you. She loves this crew.
Samantha, that's my girl.
We try, man. We try to have fun and educate people at the same time, and give you the best deals. A lot of people think that La Pleasance has the best deals, but I don't know. Maybe you should come check out Telegraph.
Yeah, man.
If I had a mic, I would mic drop. But my producer got the fancy hands free. So I could just back away from the mic, like.
No, but back on the education part, like I'll say, I came in the industry DJing to admin. Like I literally just was a DJ, and they asked me like, "Hey, do you want to do admin?" I only knew like I like to get high. I can't even say I knew what indica sativa hybrid was. I couldn't break down anything deeper than that. I didn't know like I'm like the person that will go in. What's the highest THC? Which now is funny.
Which is your favorite customer, though, right? Because it's like you can like.
Oh, it makes my little brain irritated. It's like, oh, I sounded so dumb.
I still get bud
tenders.
I
sounded so dumb when I was saying sometimes.
I still get bud tenders that do that. That'll try to focus on that, and I just laugh and I said, "Listen, for me, I'm looking for taste, and
all the above.
Smell. It isn't even. I don't even have to get into the deep end of the stuff because I've been smoking long enough to. That's what I'm looking for.
Knows what you
like. I really want to taste it. I really do. That's important to me.
I've been smoking longer than you. I just want the higher percentage.
Yes.
And I just be like, okay, I'm not even.
I've had people tell me there's no such thing as indica hybrid or
right.
I've been told that from people in the industry.
You don't want this because this is low. Yeah. You don't want this. This is 18%, 19%.
Yeah, and I'm like,
whatever.
Okay.
And that's some Thrax. I want it. Give it to me.
I asked this man everything, but I would literally yell across the room, "Hey, DK! Oh, okay, you're busy. I'll wait." Like no. If I have a question, no. I'm at. Like,
we had a regular come in today that literally knows me and talks to me all the time about concentrates, and you try to help him, and he just looked over at me, and you were like,
I just literally said, "Here you go," and walk away. I literally just walked
away. He like just stared at me, and he was like, "All right," and I just started talking to him about the thing, and she was like, "I'm just gonna get out of the way," and I was like, "I don't know."
I don't take it personally, guys. I love Dr. Cannon too. I don't get upset.
Listen,
for sure.
We have a few bud tenders though that people will wait for.
For sure.
Like I mean, like 30 minutes. Like wait. Like oh no, I'm gonna wait for my bud tender. Like
you build that relationship, and that's what it is, and you can find that with different people. Mm-hmm. Like there's definitely like I work at a certain time, so it's like mainly in the mornings, and there's people that come there at night, and they don't even know who I am probably through Mint at all. Yeah. But they only come through night, so they would only see like the night crew, like Zach. Uni, though. Or Uni, or Kai, or like anybody on the night crew. Like Ben's always there. Yeah, hook up with Ben.
I do have a lot of people ask for Ben in the morning. I'm like, is Ben here today?
They say the tall, blank guy. Yeah. Say blank. I'm gonna say blank. but
I feel like so Ben is a veteran.
This is what?
Yes.
And I feel like he brings a totally different dynamic because he can speak to like so many different things. Even just being a veteran, he connects with so many customers on that level alone. And they have like this established, like we were both in the service, like this like level of trust. And then they talk about things that I would no way, shape, or form be able to relate to at all. So I think it's like super important. Like for me personally as a manager to like have different demographics to where when someone walks in, there's someone that they can identify with and feel comfortable with.
Yeah, because I'm a people person and I still feel that way. I like to have I'm a very curious creature, but I like to have that comfortability with people. Like when you're, and it could even be like,
I speak your language. We can vibe and talk about this.
Restaurants, it's the same way for me because I mean, with the weed, it's different. Like we can talk and hang out. Sometimes with the restaurant, like. Shut the fuck up. I'm by myself. Don't be over here trying to sit down and like, and it's not even just everybody, but certain people, what I'm saying, that I don't know. That's not like, I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I get it. For some people, it's going to be different. But I think that as a bud tender, as a server, you've been a server, I'm sure before, we've all at least tasted it, right? So you can judge people to know, for the most part, who wants to be fucking with who don't, who wants to continue to talk. And you got talkers that you got to, I'm like, I don't want to stay here and talk like that, but I will, especially if I'm working. It's like one of those things I got to entertain someone.
Yeah, but sometimes you got no one to cut it off too.
That's it.
Because you will definitely have people that will, they'll spend all day in there. And it's like, listen, not that I don't love talking.
Yeah.
But I got to give everyone else the same level of service.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. Yep. There's a level of.
And they understand. They're like, yeah, I know. Do your thing. And I'm like, all right.
Blackberry gelato. Now, this is pretty amazing.
This is my favorite.
What are these hitting for each? Do you know?
24.
That's what you can get that with that.
Right
that's
now,
19. Yeah,
okay, see.
Exactly.
So, guys, seriously, man, these are on sale. We were just talking about this because Glorious also does the
TKP, the Superior Zones, and the Method Man ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
they're the best infused pre-roll.
I'm bringing up every episode. Well, bring those next. Can we get those?
I'm telling you, you better go get them before they run out at the store.
I'm going today myself.
They literally get both of those.
Is though they sell so fast. Thank you that. Once they're gone, they're gone until they come around again.
Real one.
Shout out to PG. We're gonna get a sponsorship one of these days. We love you guys so much.
Yeah. I would call it official stoner water, but then they probably wouldn't sponsor us.
And catch me drinking no type of water other than PG.
We like their water.
Just censor their logo, right?
Just send me a couple cases. Just don't forget about us over here at BrainJerk. We love you guys so much.
We just need some water for the show because I remember
cool, crisp, and refreshing.
Last year, me and Karina went to the 420 festival, and they did not have any water there. It was like you could get pop. They had like cappuccino, like they had, but nobody had bottles of water.
Whoa.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah, sorry, I was reading the comments. Kira, you ain't shit. Listen, I'm not looking at Kira. She's feeding it. She's terrible. I'm gonna feed right into it.
I think I'm.
Hey, you ever seen that meme that said that one friend you can't sit next to in class? That's me.
That's it. I see.
That is me. Don't look at me.
I don't. I only looked at her about twice all show. And one was because her phone went off.
And the bad part is, it's on.
Yeah, we got good views.
That is the bad part.
It's so weird. I can barely see that. I got to sit up.
I know. The last time I was trying to get you on my phone, I tried to get you on my Snapchat, but the fucking microphone was in the way. So then I was like playing.
We got to take a picture today. Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
Very important. Last time we get high as hell, then forget.
On a whim.
I know it. It was too. Let's take a picture.
Dude, it feels so weird now that it's just us because the last few episodes we were like packed to the brim, like we even had like extra.
Bro,
on
we
the
had
side.
6 people like on this couch, and I was like this.
So next week, those of you that know, we will have the man himself, Polo Frost, come on to the show, so that'll be super fun.
I love how we just like came out and like we're not even 10 episodes in, and we've been having heavy hitters on the show.
Yeah.
Like I can't lie to you, like I'm very proud of us.
I am too. Good
Because
job.
last year we were just talking about this. Wouldn't it be so cool?
Just got to move on it and do it.
Yeah.
You know, we've been really blessed with the level of people and the friends that we've been able to make just with all of our shows, but especially the Smokers and Friends. This is a good time. We got a long ways to go, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yep.
We got the boss in the room too, so we got to shine on that. You know, just keep us going. Now you see,
AZ, though.
that's important too. I think that for you to be able to see what's actually happening is important. And shout out to you for even having the ability to show up, because a lot of people just don't realize how important it is to support at every level, no matter how high up the chain you are. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
We got her high.
I've been having fun.
Well, we can get high with the boss.
So
That's always good, right? I mean, shit.
You dabbing us? You dabbing us?
I got a 2-hour drive.
2-hour drive.
Mama says she loves some Polo. Me too, Mama. We love Polo.
Polo.
Great guy. Next week, Polo will be here.
Dang, I
We're
gotta
gonna
figure out
smoke
what he
him out.
likes.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Figure
him
out
on
what he
the
likes for
horn
me.
tonight and find out what he
Figure out
wants
if he
to
wants
smoke.
anything specific.
You ready to do this? Okay, Akira, we've been waiting. I've been waiting for her to
I know.
tally up her socials and stuff. And
Are we ready?
we're gonna pick this winner for this free ounce. Oh yeah.
I can't see
there's
it,
a slight
goddamn
glare. Turn it a smidge. Yep, right there. Yep. That's it. That's the one.
Oh shit, this is happening right now.
Oh shit.
Oh, the glare's in
it's a
there.
little glare. It's a little glare.
Tip the phone to the. There you go. Oh my God, it's
Guess who
beautiful.
won?
Who?
Wendy Young, my
Young.
mom.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
There's no
Look
way.
at that. There's no way.
There's
Oh
no
my God. At least it
Okay.
wasn't me. I win a lot of shit that I'm not supposed
shout
to.
out to the universe for that.
Mom, you
because
just want a free ounce. Look at that. She said, "Shut the fuck
we-
up." And she's in
I think
here.
that's
that
perfect.
was not rigged.
No,
she,
man, that was
she
real.
was a wheel.
Just
She
did that
literally
the
just
first
sat
time.
here
Yeah.
and was like taking care of this. That is so crazy.
On
The
live.
universe loves-
On live. Look at that. Good job.
That's
How
crazy.
cool is that?
That's
2,000
crazy.
followers.
But
Mom, when it-
let me say, I don't expect any less because anytime I've spun one of those wheels, Ryan wins.
That's what I just said. I'll always win.
I've spun
We don't
those
put me
wheels
in no
twice,
more,
Ryan won
'cause
both times.
I don't want people to get the wrong fucking idea. Like, I'll take the gift card. I ain't giving it back. I fucking won, but damn it. Just don't put me in next time.
Oh,
She says,
man.
woo woo. She's excited.
That
Everyone's
was
woo
it.
woo.
That,
We
you know what?
congratulate.
She deserves that though. She
Spin
came to
that
the
wheel.
comedy
Way to
show.
go.
She
Glitter World
had
One
a
and
good
out.
time.
Yeah, definitely.
Good job.
We hung out. I'm glad it was somebody from the BrainJerk family that won.
And that's watching.
I'm-
That's
yeah,
literally
incredible.
that's
That's
watching.
literally like
That's
what?
super
No
dope.
way.
And you were on here watching. I know that is awesome.
And you won
can't-
live.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm so. Thank
That's
you
what you
for
get.
making
Support the
us go
show.
live, Josh.
Support us. Watch it. You know. I mean, that was real. And I just got gave out. Was it? There's a camera point. something weird.
That's me.
That's
he's got his hand.
He was doing it for the wheel.
For the wheel.
Yeah, I forgot to take it out. Plus, it's kind of hurt.
Okay.
This
is what happens when the producer comes in and gets high on the
we'll
show.
message her and let her know.
He said there's like weird camera.
Fucking BrainJerk, these fucking guys. There's a joke that we basically have between Josh and I that anytime something happens, so like shout out to Gary Platt. We love you, Gary, if you're watching this. But Gary fucks with us and shit. Gary's like BrainJerk
guys.
So I always feel like when the celebrities come and we take them out and get high in the van and shit with Darren McCarty and shit. I know he's probably thinking these motherfuckers. I got all the coolest people in the fucking room outside getting fucking stoned in the van. Yeah.
And the van is a whole
So
vibe.
even when it's not us, it's always us. Love our fucking BrainJerk. It's probably BrainJerk. Like he made a joke like that with Rhino on his podcast one time.
Yeah, now they're gonna always associate you with us now too. So
oh yeah, you stuck with us.
BrainJerk and
well,
yep.
You guys are the premier sponsor, so
oh yeah,
you just like bust the door open for us to be us now.
Oh, you did. Thank you, Mint Cannabis. Mom says with a heart.
Yes.
Shout out to Mint Cannabis. That was so super cool.
I'm just still in awe that like she just won this ounce. Like she's been watching.
What kind of ounce is it? Like, is it anything special or what is it?
Well, it's always special.
I'm
it's
gonna let
free.
her come pick it.
Oh shit, yeah.
There's options.
I'm
There's
just saying,
options.
Yeah.
That's cool. You get to come pick it. How cool is that?
When I first started, we had under 1,000 followers.
I'll have to take you up, Mom. I'll pick you up and take you up here.
Yeah, make it a
or
family
meet
day.
you.
I've been asking for like a family event.
So why don't we go live and do it live?
Two for something like mom and
yeah,
daughter,
we could go live.
We'll come up and go live
a lot of,
for
like,
it.
families that come in all the time.
We got on 420. Can we do that on 420?
I got a special mom and daughter do it.
Yeah.
What?
Can she come in on 420 when we do that a live of her coming in, getting it and all that?
How cool would that be?
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
Mom, you want to do it on 420?
You want to be on camera, Mom?
We're gonna bring you to the Mint and put you on the show. Do it live. If you could cry a little and throw down, throw yourself down to the floor. Weep hysterically how excited you are, and
yeah,
confetti fly out.
Yeah, man.
Some real extra shit.
Super cool. That was awesome. She says she's always down for anything. So 420, we're gonna go to the Mint. Either you can come down and do it, or we'll meet up either way, and we'll make this happen. So, shout out to Wendy Young, my mother, for winning an ounce live. It was fucking awesome, right?
That is crazy.
It is.
I'm so here for it. Oh shit! I can't even talk now.
Kira's running the live. I love it.
Actually, I like this. Having the free range camera too.
Oh, everybody.
So that's cool though. I do like it. Get your little selfie stick.
Right. So I've been digging this too. That now we can kind of like see.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. And you know what? So we had a lot of interaction, a lot more view at the time.
Yeah.
When we were talking, and Steve, shout out to Steve. Steve was saying that he does his lives and he acknowledges.
That was the one thing he said. Like, make sure try to do that because
I'm
I
listening.
feel like we've improved every show though. Honestly, we've like.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's only outside.
I was literally just talking about like we don't have to do this.
Yeah.
It's so helpful to not worry about this.
Yeah, setting it down, holding my lap, trying to
when we're trying to light a blunt and talk at the same time, if you're talking about the weed when you're rolling it up, like you don't have. What can you do when you're rolling a blunt and you need to hold a microphone?
That's why it would take me like 20 minutes to roll a blunt. I mean, it still took me like 10, but I shaved off 10.
Yeah, you get now you don't have to hold the mic.
Try to hold it. Usually because I'm just distracted. Like I'm just rolling and I'm talking, I'm talking with my hands, and the weed falls out, so I'm picking it up, putting it back in. Like, cool. Straight. Stay trapping. Every time I see Jason before he leaves, he's like, "Stay trapping us." I'm like, hard day every day.
Well,
glue.
Almost there. I feel like it's whenever you're
ready. I think we smoked ourselves out of this show.
I think so too.
So, shout out to Glorious Bubble Hash Brews.
Well,
Trap House Wax in Michigan, they're fired.
Yeah.
Because
everything. We tried
that was the combination of today.
Oh
yeah, and the Levitate, the Trap Cherry.
Wait a minute.
That shit is good.
Yeah, wait, did we ever smoke that?
We got 5 more minutes. I mean, come on.
It's just a little baby.
I got 5 on it.
Thanks, Monroe's original.
The table, we out of here. So
shout out to Monroe Originals.
Yeah, one more time to Monroe's Original. Tony, you the man. We love the food. In fact, I think I'm gonna love it even more when I get out of here.
Tony, I'm gonna need a size medium.
Yeah, there's another one going with
a couple of them
glizzies. Yeah, I'm gonna need a size medium. Okay. Did you just say shout out to them glizzies?
Listen, y'all fucked up. Gave me some weed and a microphone over here, just free reign to say whatever I want. I just be talking.
We were going live. I instantly had the oh shit face. I was like. Live.
It's unpredictable.
I do not trust myself on a live show.
No,
I think I've said something probably questionable every show.
Oh, me too.
It's usually when I say the concentrate gets a little cracky. That gets.
She says it every show.
It's the diamonds.
You know, they
diamonds definitely give like a
snowfall crack. Yeah. That's what they used on the show.
You guys, we like it though. We like this, not the crack.
Really
like this part.
No, this is good.
The flour.
She's always trying to reel that in. Yeah.
It's just a joke, okay? I'm a comedian. The people said they want me to host a show, goddammit. So my main joke.
Y'all gonna get these crack jokes. Y'all gonna get these crack jokes.
Get the crack jokes, okay? I wasn't even alive in '80, so I don't know shit about that era because I wasn't living.
You know, we got weed, not crack.
Wasn't even a thought.
Crack is whack.
Y'all smoking.
Weed is green. It's in, okay? It's from the earth.
Every time you host, it's be like. Crack is
whack. Immediately.
Every time
you on the crack is whack. Okay, let's go.
I'm Ness and crack is whack. So
let's get the show started.
Mic drop every time. Every trip.
That's the best.
Thanks for coming out. Crack is whack.
All right, here comes Ryan. Thank you for everybody coming out to my show today.
That's gonna be her. That's
I don't want to host for you.
So this is different on a mic. I say like the microphone's cool, whatever, like this, but I don't like standing up on the stage with it. I'm not scared of it.
I didn't mind it when I was up there. I didn't even see faces.
We trying to get that shit done.
I was just trying to get a little laugh out of a very tough crowd, and I made the joke about the balls. Remember, I had the treats in the balls, and I was like, "Oh, my little balls," and I was like, "I probably shouldn't say that, but this is a comedy show. I can say that, right?" And I thought that was so funny, and nobody laughed. And I was like. Oh, well, that's what that feels like. Okay, tough crowd. Let's move on. So our next guest.
That's fucking funny. That's awesome.
I will laugh at myself. I don't give a fuck. But hey, I have to say, shout out to Welly.
Mom said it was funny.
Shout out to Welly, man.
She was there.
Yeah, I know.
Mom is just a great supporter. Shout out again. Like she was great.
She deserves a top fan badge.
Dude.
No doubt. She's got one with us for sure.
Profile.
She's mint verified.
Flat out.
We're gonna get her a badge.
VIP.
Green check.
VIP.
You know what? I think we need mint VIP like pins. Like our top customers, our best supporters of our events, and you can wear that pin proudly.
We're talking about provocative. You want to get the people going. Yeah. That's the way to get them. You're singling out the VIP.
I'm gonna need my damn
she wants
pin.
to have everybody wrestling.
Excuse me. I need to be. We'll have a pinning ceremony. It'll be like a big ass consumption event, and we'll pin the most important people in the weed community locally, and not. We might have them driving down from a couple places, and we will have a mint pinning ceremony.
Now, so you better create a wrestling match. You know, you literally.
So actually, while we're sitting here, I'll put you on the spot. Polo said he was performing at Hashback.
Ooh.
I don't know if there was anything to be done there, and he was going to try to make it today and actually meet and talk.
So we're going to Hashback.
Oh yeah.
So if we can chat like tomorrow.
Yeah, it's quickly.
We can work that out.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yep. That sounds good.
Yep. Let's chat on that.
Because I just remembered that.
Because we are going. Are you going?
I will if it's going to be like that.
Look, I
mean, on my calendar,
yes, sir.
We've got.
He's on some. I'll go if you go. That's really
right.
I
said I'm going. I led with that. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm giving away free things.
Oh, he's looking at his calendar.
This is
we have a podcast at noon, skating with Spooky at 3. Not the podcast, so I can go early. It's just the later will be a problem. We have a comedy fundraiser at 6.
Oh, at 6? Oh yeah, I don't. If we're
normally you're back.
I usually go at high noon
or over there.
But I don't know what time he performs. I'm gonna figure that out.
Yeah, figure that out.
But for you guys, I'll hook it up no matter what.
I was gonna leave at 12, but if he's performing at 12, then I'm gonna have to leave at earlier.
Right.
I don't know what time.
I don't know what time it is either. I'm gonna find out. As soon as we're done, we'll call them.
Has anyone checked the weather for Saturday? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Last year, let me give you a recap on Hash Bash, okay? It was my first one.
I was there last year too.
It was my first one. It was freezing.
It was fucking cold.
I got lost in the parking garage for 30 minutes. My hands were frozen.
61, but it's supposed to rain.
His bird said he'll be at Hash Bash.
Oh, we got mint umbrellas. That's nothing.
That out. 61 ain't bad though.
I'll take that because last year it was like 31.
I've never
Is
been.
it windy?
And I wore combat boots and my feet were frozen
windy,
and
though.
they hurt so bad. So this year,
Because like
I'm
sideways rain
wearing
is different than like.
I gotta figure out.
So last year, we stand in the same spot every year. If you can picture walking down that street where everything is, there's an electrical box. It's in front of the building. We stand at that electrical box.
I don't know where the fuck
big.
Right?
Oh, it's in the middle of the street. Well, we're standing there, up walks, and our police. Like, I'll never forget. He had his hand in his vest, and he come walking up, and we're like, and he come up and he said, "You guys are with BrainJerk?" Swear to God. And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'm a fan." He wanted to take a picture.
No,
still got the picture.
You know what?
I was like, "That was cool."
I
man.
100%
humanizes
believe that
people.
because we had that
though.
same experience at the Nelly concert. So I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
Josh is going on.
Yeah, he said after. Shout out to Josh Gisbert, big fan of yours, of ours.
Hey,
He
Josh.
supports everything we do, and anything we support, he is actually jump right on and going to support it on his own of that stuff. So
Mint verified, he gets a pin.
Oh shit! Green check.
Miss regional manager.
He
They
has
get green leaves for us. We get green leaves.
Oh,
Green
no,
checks,
no,
green
no,
leaves.
no.
He's got a podcast. He
Wait,
does.
I got
gold.
the mint gold pins already.
We do.
At the
Tabletop
store.
takedown,
No,
baby.
the gold one. The gold member. The
We even
gold
got
ones.
those.
The thick ones, not the buttons. The pin.
Yeah.
That one's
Exclusive, you
Yeah.
guys.
It's
We still hear this
exclusive,
motherfucker
yes,
at the table.
Because
Yeah.
I've only seen them come around twice since I've worked
shit's so
here
good.
1 year.
shit
So they are exclusive
Nice.
for sure.
Get it what's hot. Get it what's hot.
Hey,
Get it while we got it. Get it while it's good.
What we always say, while supplies last.
Yeah, definitely while supplies last, limit per one. Not one transaction, one customer. You get one.
Well, I think we're about out of here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for watching. This was a good show.
Definitely was a good show. I like that we got to give something away to the, that was fun. I like that. I've been calling myself the Weed Vanna White lately, so I'm feeling that whole like
Go
vibe.
Vanna.
Woo! I got like 8 names. It's fine.
It's cool.
All for different places,
It's all good.
Versatility.
We smoked this fuck out. Shout out to the Mint. 7th and Telegraph.
Shout
Y'all know
out
where it's at.
to the Mint.
Don't act like you don't.
You do.
You know where to go.
Stop driving across town to Weed Alley where you're gonna spend an hour buying some bullshit. Come on over to the Mint.
Hashtag
Just keeping it real.
Weed Alley.
Whatever.
that was tough. That was tough.
It is Weed
I
Alley.
like
What
that.
the
I
hell?
like that.
That was good.
That was good.
Spend an hour.
Yeah.
They all talk about how there's a line somehow.
I promise this is a long
always.
time.
And you don't have to wait outside.
Once
Crazy.
again, what's the
Oh, yeah.
hashtag? What?
No, wait.
There it is.
No wait.
No, wait.
I never have to wait. I love it.
And you know what? You can even request a specific bartender if you want it.
Thank you guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Green heart.
Beautiful. We're out. We love
All
you.
right, we're out.